Hmm. After more than a month of online school because of stay-at-home orders, district leaders in Kansas City, Missouri area are half jokingly talking about one consequence of the future of education. Students might not want to hear it, but remote teaching can put an end to school days, said Charles Fauser, superintendent of Kansas City, Kansas public schools. So Kansas City has two different sides, Kansas and Missouri. Now that we've experienced virtual learning, I think it has prepared us for educating kids differently, not just for us, but throughout the country. So next winter, if students can't get to school, teachers could just deliver classes online. That also mean there would be a need to make up. There would be a need to make up days, and they're thinking differently about how we do school. Oh, hi. Sorry, I was just reading a little article here about how remote teaching could end again snow days after COVID-19. This is in Kansas, but our state Department of Ed and governor and so on are pretty progressive people. They might consider this. I told you, snow days. Keep that in mind. Snow days could be impacted. All right, Friday, May 1st. Week 3 of the COVID-19 capsule. If you wish to continue that, remember you're going to place one online homework assignment of your choosing. This week's entertainment is when I model week 3, which is day in the life of a quarantine. And if you look, I updated it for 5-1. And if you look, I've got a little Flipgrid response here. Take a watch. There could be a look at the vests where they're stored. Anyways, that's optional. Replace one online homework assignment if you're choosing. And I screwed up the due date. I apparently without I went to my classroom this week and was cleaning out things, and we were allowed to, and I forgot my real calendar at school. So apparently I don't know how to count on a computer calendar. So as I was counting the weeks, I realized that I didn't really a lot for all the weeks, all the Fridays. So it's not due till Thursday, 5/14, not next week, because weeks 1 through 4, we haven't gone through 4 weeks since I introduced it. Remember, you had the what's in my bag, the what am I gonna miss, or what am I gonna want back, and then the day in the life of the quarantine. You can certainly work ahead on it, but that's there for you. And I'll post weeks 5 through 7 at some point as well. Project boards. This is a test grade. This cannot be one of the things that you replace on the time capsule. This has to be done. A couple things with the project boards. I explained them very thoroughly on Wednesday's video, and I posted that video to the assignment. You need to have a works cited. This needs to be a pretty good detail. It can't just be a sentence, or it can't just be a word or a phrase. It needs to be a couple sentences and bullets about these items through research, through the MI Open book, which on the rubric I give you some suggestions for chapters. A couple questions that have come up here. Number 1. This is a color coding a second map showing the European countries after the Treaty of Versailles. Compare the map to the outline map of Europe in 1914. Basically, how did it change? Which countries gained territory? How might the balance of power in Europe change? Label the countries in the new map after Europe. So what you're going to do, again, and I explained this in the video, I explained this on Wednesday, you're going to scribble in where the new countries are. Go to page... Pause this video for a second. So the online mapping activity can be found on page 218, chapter 10.1, page 218. So it is follow the online mapping activity that is right there. And essentially, open this up and use this map using the scribble tool and basically redraw, making this map. Europe after World War I in 1919. Okay, page 218. Page 218 in the text. So that will cover that. One other caution on this. I was going through a couple of the genocide assignments. You need to be doing your own work. I'm not going to count it if I see duplicate slides from one person to another. And whoever is duplicating that to the other person, it doesn't matter. Okay? So you won't get credit. So let's just clear that air right now. I think I had to do a couple where I had to make sure that you're doing your own work there. The two pair decks, part 2, and then the 22, the spark to start, and then stalemate to Versailles pair decks. You need to go through all the questions, answer them. The pair decks are having a little trouble on Wednesday, apparently loading. So if you're a little behind, you can still do the pair decks, especially the second one. And then part 1, the main causes matching up the images. That's not overdue. And then again, I'm on the 9th graders calendar. So again, your numbers, if you're a 10th grader, are a little different, but they're the same exact assignment. I just happen to be in the 9th grade age today. So the 9th grade classroom today. Okay. And that will cover that. And then Armenian genocide, I'm just finishing up grading, and then that'll be recorded. And then we've got, and we'll go from there. So again, nothing new. Just if you want to do your capsule for an online assignment that's not project test weighted, feel free and be encouraged to do so. Again, the due date 5/14 now, sending me a private message of what you want it to be replaced with. The project boards are due Tuesday 5/5. Again, not super difficult, but it'll balance it out with a test grade. And the other thing, the citation on that assignment, if you website title, the website you got it from will be fine. If you used MI Open Book, listed as MI Open Book as well, and we'll go from there. Okay, so that will cover Friday, May 14th. Now I need to get back to reading, and be sure to watch my video. I think the first part of it, you'll enjoy it. I give you a little tour of the place, of my residence, because of what I've been doing daily. All right, I got to go back to reading about how we're gonna this intriguing article about what I've been trying to do. Online schooling in place on days of snow days. And so basically, those reminds that I would pepper you with, and snow days, they'd come up, and the extensions wouldn't be extensions. Well, again, we got a long ways to go, but I'm just kind of intrigued. That's all. Okay, sayonara.